Video guy.
Welcome everyone, I'm Dennis Pittsenbarger at SEMA Central here at SEMA Show 2015. Next to me, a guy that does not need an introduction. He is the one and only, the David Freiburger. It's good to see you again, my friend.
Excellent to see you as well.
You know, a few years ago, I was lucky enough to walk into the halls of Hot Rod and do some great stuff with you guys. And one of the stories you told me is, you know, everybody knows that from your first Super Bee, throughout your love affair with the automobile, you had worked your way up to be the editor of the magazine that you cherish so much. And then you take a giant left turn and start doing crazy stuff. I mean, maybe walk us through some of that, because it's interesting to me.
Yeah, my life's insane right now. I was the editor of Hot Rod for 13 years, which is hard for me to even say out loud. I can't even believe it. In fact, I think, when were you doing radio with us? It was almost that long ago.
I think it was.
And now all of a sudden, I'm a video guy. It's what I do. I'm executive producer of aftermarket programming for everything that's on the Motor Trend channel and on our new platform, which is Motor Trend On Demand.
And I know I talked to Angus McKenzie a lot about that. Very interesting stuff, how you guys are really making everything that you do as a platform available for however people want it. It's not a matter of this is the way we're gonna make it. You're making it so anybody, the way they want the coverage, the technical support, whatever you guys are doing, or just the fun goofing off stuff, they can find it wherever they want.
Right, and we have a mix of shows that you can watch for free on YouTube, like Roadkill, and then there's spin-offs of Roadkill that are gonna be on Motor Trend On Demand.
Well, you know we gotta talk about it, Roadkill. I already had Richard Rawlings on the stage. He had to poke a little fun, but it really, honestly, I gotta tell you, I like the fact that you know this, and I know this, and I think anyone watching this interview knows this. Competition breeds great stuff.
Oh yeah.
And that's what made it fun.
Yeah, snake and mongoose, you know?
That was it.
That's basically what it is. Richard doesn't return my calls anymore. But we had a lot of fun at that thing, and probably will again.
Now, one of the things that's great is General Mayhem.
Yep.
That car is an entity within itself. It's had, you know, and then of course you did kind of that the reproduction of it with the new Charger, which is a cool thing to do. How fun is it to play with these cars? And really, I know that managing the magazine took a lot out of you. I mean, I've seen you at deadline for publication, and you're ready to either, I don't know, jump off a building or grab a piece of rope. This has got to be the fun stuff. There's got to be a relief to this.
The difference is I used to spend like 4 nights a month sleeping on the floor of my office for 2 hours trying to get a magazine done. I'm now doing that at the side of the road somewhere with a car that is half assembled, and, you know, Finnegan throwing snowballs at me and all sorts of crazy stuff like that. So it's a lot of hours, but it is a lot of fun. It's a crazy world.
It's fun.
There you go.
Fans
everywhere. It's amazing how I will get that. You look at YouTube videos, I'll be in the grocery store and guys will just go, "Roadkill, dude!" You know, it's nuts.
It's not a bad problem to have.
Yeah.
Can you actually put a thumb on your favorite episode?
Oh yeah, it's the one where we built the General Mayhem.
Okay.
Where we took the 68 Charger and the motorhome and pulled the 440, yeah.
I remember when you pulled the motorhome in, stuff was flying out the side door.
Yeah.
I mean, that was like, but that is it was that quick, man.
Oh yeah, it's definitely my favorite episode. I love the car. The thing that made that one different is that we actually shot that over about 4 months' time, and we don't have that luxury normally.
Yeah.
And so just a lot of stuff happened, and a lot of it was really crazy and fun.
Well, I got to tell you, one of my favorite ones actually was the Chump Car Racing and the Z. That was one of my favorites. Or actually, I remember we were actually doing an episode of Hot Rod Unlimited, painting a car in Rob Canan's backyard.
That's
when you
right.
picked up the satellite.
Right. Well, and you were part of the origins of Roadkill when we did that episode when we drove to Arizona in the Crusher Camaro and you were hanging out with us.
That's
and we went to the horse race track in the middle of nowhere. That was Roadkill pre-Roadkill. That's when it was not called that, but we were doing it on the Hot Rod channel.
Well, it's a lot of fun. I'm kind of honored. I've always said that Robert E. Peterson's looking down on all of us, whether it's video or social or in the magazine itself. And I hope he's proud of what either I've had a little bit of part of or what you've had a big part of. And it's really cool stuff, man.
He's probably a little ashamed of some of the garbage we throw together. But as far as our reach and everything that we're doing, I think so.
I think but can you see Robert E., can you see Mr. Peterson looking at it on an iPad? Can you ever,
No. No. He might be reading a gun magazine on an iPad.
There you go. Well, if people want to know what's going on, obviously there are a lot of cool episodes. They're out every first Friday of the month, if I'm not mistaken.
Not quite. We do them every month, but it's not on a strict cadence.
Well, because stuff breaks.
All the time.
All the time. Tell them where to find you.
You can find us on the Motor Trend channel of YouTube, which is youtube.com/motortrend. You can see motortrendondemand.com and roadkill.com, hotrod.com, every social media platform you can think of.
There you go. I think everybody in the crowd should just once yell Roadkill. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, nice.
There you go. SEMA Central. We'll see you soon.